Dirty 30 Fest returns to the Juke Joint in Ocean Springs, Mississippi, March 15th. Dirty 30 Fest is back with the return of Shallow Side. Shallow Side at Dirty 30 Fest. With special guest Outlier. Enemy. Dirty 30 Fest with Gears. The Almas and Mississippi's own Storage 24. Tickets on sale now. $25 in advance, $30 day of show. Dirty 30 Fest with Shallow Side, Outlier, Enemy, Gears, The Almas, Storage 24, and the after party inside the Juke Joint Crashing Wayward. Being brought to you by the Juke Joint, 228 Entertainment, Wake Up Music, Spade Images, and J Eagle Audio. Get your tickets now at thesound228.com. And because I didn't have the right intro loaded, I had to play the commercial to kick off the show. So
you know what? That's okay, though. Let's talk about our festival. It's going to be an absolute rager. I can't wait.
Yes, March 15th. Tickets are on sale now. Thesound228.com. $25 in advance, $30 day of show. And of course, as always, we will not disappoint. I'm very confident. That show is going to be one hell of a show.
Very excited.
But it is a special episode. So there is no grudge match on this episode, but I am Kevin Harris.
I'm Lisa Wills.
And the other two could not make it due to time restraints on their schedules and things they had going on. But I am super excited and stoked about this episode, and I'll tell you why. So I don't know how, honestly, it happened. And I guess we started playing one of their songs, and we started playing "Fuck That Party."
Yeah, with right.
Right, and I put them into the grudge match, and I watched the video. And
so good.
That was the beginning of my love for this band. So
okay.
I went
down on my show before.
Right. No. Yeah. And that's how I got into Rotation, was from your show. And then we put them into the grudge match, and then I saw the video, and then I started watching other videos, and then I started going down that rabbit hole, and I just fell in love with them, and it's good stuff. I'm excited that we're able to work it out. If you knew the time restraints that everybody was on right now, you'd understand what I'm talking about. But they are currently in Germany, and we are in the United States doing this show. So we're going to go ahead and bring Natasha and Evan in. So here we go.
It's Enemy Inside.
Yes.
Hi guys.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How are you?
We're good.
So I've got to ask. We'll start it off with just the standard BS that you guys probably always have. How did you guys meet? How did the band Enemy Inside come together in 2017? Was that?
Yeah. So Evan and I actually met 2013 because we were both studying music, and he was studying guitar, I was studying vocals, and we were in the same group, and we met actually on the first day, and we immediately started to build a band, making music together, but it was more like a university project in the beginning. But still, then some songs that we later used for Enemy Inside were written. And in 2017, we were finished with our studies, and we said, like, okay, we don't want to keep this only a university project. We want to build a band, and we created the band name Enemy Inside, and we found the other members, and yeah, that's how we got started.
So basically, your first album was a bachelor absolvation exam of Nastasia.
Yeah.
So it's now you're getting ready to release your third album, Venom?
Yeah.
And when does that come out? Is that February it comes out?
February 28th.
February 28th. And you've released a couple singles off of it already. And you've got a tour for most January, February, and March, I think is what I saw, that you guys have a tour.
February and March, yeah.
So my question that I have for you, one of them is, you guys have a great blend of, if you listen to all the songs, you've got some pop, you got some rock, you've got some alternative, you've got some symphonic metal in there as well. How do you manage to combine those together in a cohesive sound?
I would say it's not a big challenge for us because it's just the way we are, you know. I mean, both me and Nastasia grew up with many different influences, so I guess it's just a part of us, or the music we write. So it's not that we say we have to write a song that goes in that direction or in another direction. It's just doing what comes from our souls. So yeah, I
Do you
guess
feel like that's
I guess
oh,
there,
go ahead.
yeah.
I was gonna, do you feel like
Yeah,
that's part of your
sorry.
identity then? The fluidness
Hmm.
of your sound?
Yeah, it is. Basically, it's if you also I don't know, travel with us one day in the car or wherever, you're gonna see that we listen to a lot of different songs. Our playlist is a mix of everything. I mean, we can listen to Britney Spears, and in the other moment we're listening to, I don't know, Arch Enemy. So I guess it's that's where it comes from.
I
Yeah.
like it. So we've actually got, since there's no, this is a special episode, I've actually got 3 videos loaded up, but your most recent videos. So we can kind of get a taste of everything that's going on. We may not play all 3 of them, but I have 3 of them ready to go. But first one I want to play is your most recent one that you've released, and Don't Call Me an Angel. And I will tell you this, the theatrics and everything that goes into your videos, when you look at a video and how it's produced, and like I said, I wanted to check you out due to the music, but once I started watching the videos, I really got hooked into what you guys were all about and what you were doing. So take us into a little bit into the making of Don't Call Me an Angel.
So the making of Don't Call Me an Angel. Well, I create the videos like in really close collaboration with our video guy Jonas Sommer, and so everything like of the video is more my work. I create the script. I'm also directing when we are shooting the video, and we basically, for Don't Call Me an Angel, what you see like in the part where I'm sitting in a room, we constructed a room. This is not really like a room in one house or in a hotel or whatever. It's like really only in one studio, and we constructed walls and we built like a messy room for show, like, because Don't Call Me an Angel is basically about depression and how you're feeling in moments when you don't want to stand up, when you don't want to make nothing, when you don't want to clean the house and everything. This messed up room shows like a little bit of, I think everyone who felt depressed in their life knows how it is in this moment. And so we constructed a room that looks a little bit like this. And on another day, we shooted like everything of the guys, and also with everything of we had like, I think 12 or 13 people that were playing the demons, because actually the little angels like down where I'm standing on the cross representing like everything, my demons inside. And so we had like fans, family, friends who took part in this video. And yeah, I love this video a lot, and this song also means a lot to me, and it was also fun shooting it, but also really emotional.
I got you. All right. Well, here it is. It's Don't Call Me an Angel. It's Enemy Inside, and you're watching the sound.
I'm trying, but my demons are never leaving. I'm hurt, but I can fight the one to stop the bleeding. Don't want company, but don't wanna be left alone. Please forgive me for the person that I've become. I'm the fairy tale number. So get on now while you can. Don't call me an angel,
All right, there you
Man.
have it. That is Enemy
Man, I
Inside.
love
Don't
that
call me next.
makeup. That
Thank
is
you.
crazy. I mean, I hadn't seen the video before, so for me to look at that, and I love the cross in the back. I like the way you did that on the set design. That looks really, really great. And I
Thank you.
love the demon makeup. I was not expecting that, and that must have been a challenge. Whoever did that to you, wow.
Yeah, props to the makeup artist. I actually drove home like this in the car. I think I gave
Yes.
some people a little bit of a shock when they saw me in the car.
That would
right
have
now.
been great content, right?
Yeah.
For your
Oh, you're
social
right.
media, like getting reactions of people as you drive by.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing. I love it. I think it's great. It's a great song.
So
Thank
you
you.
guys are I'm gonna do my best. Where are you located in Germany?
Close to Frankfurt.
Okay.
Close to Frankfurt. Yeah, it's
Funny
like
fact,
really-
I'm in
I
Athens right now.
actually know where that's at because I lived part of my life in Germany at Ramstein Air Base.
really?
My dad was
Oh, yeah,
born
it's
in
not that far
Wiesbaden.
away,
My
yeah.
brother was born on Hahn Air Base. So,
Okay. So you
Lot
do
of-
speak a little bit German too?
you know what? I can count. There's no. I can do some numbers, and that's
We
about
learned
it.
that from Rammstein. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Which is in Zona, no? Right. Yeah.
Right.
So, have you guys ever played in the States?
No, unfortunately not.
no.
Because
It's expensive.
how is the music or the rock scene? It always seems to be, and I always seem to notice, or to me, notice that the rock scene is always bigger in Europe, or there's more
You think
respect
so?
to the rock scene in Europe than there
Creative
is
people
in the
say
United
exactly
States.
the opposite.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I would say
Yeah.
it's exactly the opposite. But I guess it's always that you want the one you don't have.
Yeah.
In
No,
that case.
So how do y'all feel about the scene in Germany for you guys?
Well, I think well, of course there's a big metal and rock scene in Germany, but I think sometimes for us it's difficult to find like bands we are matching with, because we feel like our music, and this is also how like when you see, for example, our Spotify numbers, we have a lot of response from the US, and I think sometimes we see ourselves more like, oh, we would match with this band for like supporting one other band, and it's most of the time it's like bands from the US actually.
Are you kidding
I
me?
mean, not
I
that-
could see
that-
a Lake Malice, Enemy Inside, and Anchor tour easily. Easily.
Yeah. I mean, it's not that there are no bands at all that we could
No.
tour with. It's just that we have the impression that in the US there are just even more bands.
Yeah.
I mean, Germany has a very big scene, and of course there are many bands that go in our direction, but it's also a big part of the metal scene in Germany and in Europe, generally speaking, is a very old school scene, and we don't see always ourselves in this scene, old school scene. So I guess we don't think in a box or something. So we would say we would tour with any band as long as it
Yeah.
matches, you know, no matter
Okay.
if it comes from Germany, from the US, or from, I don't know, from Asia or wherever.
No, I get it, and what you're talking about with it being a little old school, I have noticed that some of the bands that I've listened to out of Germany have that, to me, the 80s hair band type sound predominant
Yeah, it's
through
very
that era.
nostalgic.
So
You know, it's
Like
very
that old
nostalgic. The
industrial metal.
80s. Yeah.
so
Or very gothic on the other side.
Mm. Okay.
so you're all Natasha, you're also a pianist from what I understand.
I don't know who put this in Wikipedia. Like, I would not consider myself a pianist. I play the piano and I write songs with it, but I would not consider myself a pianist.
I got you.
One time I also saw like one person put on the internet like, I'm a good guitarist. I'm like, no way, no. I can play like maybe a few chords, but no. I leave this to more talented people.
Well, I will say this, I'm going to play Sayonara next. One thing that I noticed when I listened to this song is the different vocal styles that you do throughout this song. You hit, I mean, you hit a little bit on the poppy side of things, and then you hit. The only person that I could even think of comparing it to when I heard it was Morgan from Kitty. You're hitting you hit just that really rough, raspy, and I remember I was walking through the house and it was playing on the TV, and I stopped and I was like, God, I turned around to see what was going on.
Yeah.
So what are your vocal influences as you've gone through your music career?
Really, I think I have so many because I started to sing at such a young age. And of course, when I started to sing, like I was like 5 years old, I was not listening to metal at this age. I started with, like, one of my first big idols was Christina Aguilera, actually. And later I started listening to rock and metal. So I think my musical taste is so wide. I cannot like name like one or two persons. I have many influence, but I also would say like I have a lot of R&B influences because this is with what I started singing. Later I was a goth kid, so I have a lot of influences of this. I don't know if I cannot put you any names, but I listen a lot of times, like I sound like Gwen Stefani, but actually I never listened really to Gwen Stefani. I always get the comparison with Amy Lee. I listened to Amy Lee when I was younger, yes, in the Fallen album, of course. And in this song, like, I just try to have fun with everything I can make with my vocals.
What we also hear about, particularly this song, is that Nastasia sounds a lot like Yolandi Visser of Die Antwort. So,
all right. Well, we're going to check it out right now. Here it is. It's Sayonara. It is Enemy Inside, and you're watching The Sound.
Hi, I'd like to file a complaint.
Is it not exhausting? Pretending you don't know me, but you're checking on my stories. You think you're coming to shock me? Looking over my head doesn't mean that you're above me. Do you need to get something off your chest? Kinda seems that you've been a bit obsessed. Steal my style, zoom in, zoom out. There's a copycat in the house. If you don't like it, goodbye, all that one. I guess I'll start a wiggle. Sayonara to all innocent silent observers. You're doing me a favor. You can talk, but you're never gonna shut me up. Sayonara, sayonara. Saying this,
All right. There it
You
is.
know what else I hear? I
What?
also, it reminded me a bit of Red Hook out of Australia. And I also got a little bit of self-deception vibes out of Sweden. I was like, wow. I was like sitting here watching, and I'm like, you know what? I could think of so many great tours that could come together across the UK and EU with your band. Like, oh my gosh. Oh man, I really hope. Do you guys ever go to the UK?
We hope so too.
Yeah, it's all bands you mentioned are bands we want to tour with. So
Yeah.
Well, because I was just looking at your tour poster for the new year, and it looks like you're staying pretty close to home. And I was sort of hoping that there was going to be a UK date on there because I'm going to be over there. And I was like, oh, maybe I can go, but no, I can't.
we tried
we
it.
also
We tried it a few times,
yeah.
but it's some technical issues that didn't allow us to do it this time. But we are working on it. We want to make it some one day happen.
Yeah, wow. Your music needs to be heard by the world. Everyone needs to come see you. I would love to see your live show. What do you, when you guys are performing live, is it that same kind of vibe that we're getting off the videos? I mean, are you that electric live, or is it even better?
That's
Well,
a good question. Yeah.
I think we try to be as close on the record as possible, of course.
Yeah, I mean, we know why the people are there. I mean, of course, we give the impression more of a live band, and a real band playing on stage is somehow different. If you're used to the whole electronic stuff, hearing which you can hear on the record, but we try to stay as close as the record, and because there is a reason why we wrote the song as it is. So yeah, we're not some
I would
kind of a
definitely like
tribute
to see
band.
that.
So we're also the band, so the band playing their own songs. So we try to keep it as it is in the its original form.
Yeah, I would love to see that one day. Gosh, oh my gosh, why is it so expensive to come to the United States? Why are visas
Right?
so troublesome?
Why
You
is it so
know?
expensive to play for a band in the United States?
I don't know. I
Yeah,
don't know. If I had
we
the
will
answer to
someday.
that,
Um,
I'd be a very rich
we
woman.
will be positive about it.
I know. It's so hard. There's so many bands that want to come to the States, and it becomes a problem with visas being so expensive, and then
Yeah.
just getting the clearance from the United States government to come over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a whole nother conversation that I could talk about for at least an hour. It's very frustrating for us as well when we want to see these bands come here. You know, there's so much great music in the world that people over here would love, and it's so frustrating. So hopefully that happens for you guys soon. I really hope it does.
Thank you
Yeah,
so much.
I would love
Thank
for
you.
it
Yeah.
to happen. And if it somehow happens,
Where are
somebody
you
reach out to me
located
so we can do
right
a show
now?
here.
I am located near Washington, D.C., the capital on the East Coast.
Okay.
And
Kevin's a
I am
little further
down in
south.
Mobile, Alabama, which is down in the south near the Gulf of Mexico. So
Yeah, yeah.
our other two, the one that's not here tonight is in the UK, and the other one is a state over from me in Mississippi, which is where all of our stuff, the magazine, the radio station, all of that is based out of Mississippi. So,
Mhm.
but so looking forward to who are you going to be doing some shows with on your upcoming tour?
In our headline
Sorry,
tour,
didn't get.
we have a support band. It's called Letters Sent Home. They're like a newcomer band, pretty young folks, and they will be supporting us in most of the shows. And in
Everywhere except for Finland,
Finland, yeah.
where we have a Finnish band with us. It's gonna be published in a few days. Because I just mentioned that because a few people from Finland asked us who's gonna be the support band on these shows. It's gonna be published in a few days. But Letters and Home is more like a, I don't know, I would say a rock band and not that much of a metal band. I would say it sounds a little bit like the early days of Paramore, or
Paramore, yeah.
Okay.
maybe a little bit more modern, but yeah, kind of this direction.
I have to go check them out on top of everything
Yeah.
else.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
if somebody was trying to find out all the information about Enemy Inside, we know don't go to Wikipedia, but where would we go?
Go to our Instagram page. Go. You can find almost everything on our Instagram page. This is also the platform we're the most active on.
Awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But we are also on TikTok.
Ugh.
Ugh.
so you can find them on Instagram at We Are Enemy Inside.
Yes,
There you go.
correct.
And then we're gonna do fuck that party right now. But I have to ask on this video, how fun was that to film?
This was the most fun
It was in
video
the
shooting
beginning.
ever. Yeah, it was amazing because there were fans, friends, our families, our parents.
Our parents.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
And
awesome.
the dancing scene, it was such a great energy. Like we were filming for 7 hours or something, and it was really, really hot this day and everyone was sweating, but I don't know. And we were drinking no alcohol. We were only drinking water and everyone had a great energy. It
That's
was
awesome.
awesome.
I
Well-
mean, the party energy. Regarding the
Yeah.
alcohol, we didn't drink.
Well, let's check it out real quick, and then we'll come back and find out a little more info. But here is Fuck That Party. It's Enemy Inside, and you're watching The Sound.
Sorry to be the one who spills the tea, but we're as forward as we can be. Pull the trigger, point it to my heart, but already feels like all of us are dead. Was a wild child, never went to bed. If I entered the room, it was a thing to say. Who she is and who she's with was everybody used to say. So blow the music before it blows the shit. I blow the shit. Not yet 6 feet under, but why don't I feel like I'm alive? 6 feet under, I forgot how it feels to feel alive. To feel my blood is running, to feel my heart is pumping. I love so much shining out of sight. So listen up, and now I'm letting the monster go. Let's go!
Sick of someone telling me to listen to that. It's time for a night out with my move back. It ain't no fun if when I toss to a heart attack. I bang my head like a motherfucking maniac. But come on, pardon please, you might wanna take a seat. Cause when I feel the beat, and I put you at the feet, I've been riding on my wishes. I'd rather die tonight than live with what is left of me.
6 feet under, but why don't I feel like I'm alive? 6 feet under, I forgot how it feels to feel alive. To feel my blood is running, to feel my heart is pumping. I love so much shining out of sight. So listen up, and now I'm letting the monster go. I've been so too long, sick of moving along. Never felt like I did. Always walk with my face down. Feeling I'm having a mental breakdown. Now you're 6 feet under, but why don't I feel like I'm alive? 6 feet under, I forgot how it feels to feel alive.
There you
So much
go.
fun.
It
So much
looked
fun.
like it was so much fun. So
Yeah, this video also always puts me in a good mood.
well, I will tell you this. While this is previously recorded, it's not out yet. But by the time this airs, it will be out. Not only do we have you guys on the show, but you are also on the cover of our new magazine this month, in
Wow.
Oh yeah,
January.
that's great.
So
Great.
there's the
Thank you so
cover of the
much.
magazine, and Anne has done a wonderful write up on you guys for the center of the magazine. So glad we could get you guys on the magazine as well.
And
Whatever
I'll
we
be
can do for you guys over in this state, you just let us know.
Yeah, I'll be featuring them also on my radio show. We're going to do a week that is just for celebrating Enemy Inside for Ladies Night. So we're going to do that as well. So, yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're
No,
welcome.
It means a lot. It means a lot if you consider also that you're coming from just a corner of on Earth which is very far away. So yeah,
Well, I will tell you
really
this:
nice.
the team you guys have, your management team, publicist, all that handling everything for you guys are top notch. They have been so easy to work with. They've been so nice. So please let them know that we say thank you for allowing this to happen today. So we appreciate all of that.
Yeah,
Happy
thank
to
you.
hear this. Thank you.
Great. We will. Thank you.
And like I said, if there's anything that we can do for you guys over here on this side, just let us know. We're in. So
Yes.
you've got another part of a small little team over here for you guys. So just let us know.
That's great.
Thank you.
Great. Thank you very much.
And on
You're
top of that, we appreciate you guys spending some time with us today. Well, today for us, tonight for you guys. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so thank you very much, and we look forward to anytime you guys want to promote something over here. Let us know. We'll get you on the show, and we'll promote it for you.
Thank you so much.
All right. You guys
Yeah.
have a good one, and thank you so much.
Thank
You
you.
too.
We also
Bye-bye.
thank you so much.
Happy New Year.
Bye
Happy New Year.
Oh, Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. All right. There you
Yeah,
have
they
it.
were lovely. Yeah, that was nice. That's fun.
Yeah. I'm thoroughly impressed.
Yeah, me too.
But
I really
it's-
enjoyed that.
It's weird to hear them say that when I was talking about the scene over there always seems stronger than here,
Right.
and they're thinking just the opposite.
Yeah, and maybe, it's all in the power of your of your perspective.
Yeah.
If you're living in that environment, of course it sort of seems a lot smaller to you. And I guess maybe it is. I don't know. I mean, I guess if I think about when I go to the UK and all the bands that I really want to see in the UK, there's not that many. I mean, there's probably like 20, maybe 25, but that's sort of it.
Well, and I'll say that on that side of it, there's bands plethora in the United States. If that's where you're looking at, there's plenty of bands. There's like I can go outside and kick a stone and hit a band, but and it may not be like that over there, but the videos I see of them playing out live and even everywhere, it's packed. They're having a good time. It's just I don't know. It just seems like
it's hard too. Like it's harder for bands too. Like I know when the UK broke away from the EU, right? It's harder for those bands to go those places now. In terms of like registering equipment and stuff like that. And there's fees and taxes and whatever else they've got to pay. And then for bands to come over here, the expense is monumental.
Right.
Unless you're a bigger band, very, very costly. So come on, US government, do better.
Yep.
Give us music. Come on.
So thank you for everybody for tuning in. And we will see you on the 22nd. Yes. 22nd. Well, it depends
Okay.
on what it is.
I'm like, I'll be there.
Either the 8th or the 22nd. We'll see you next. We're not sure when this one's going to play yet.
So 22nd, let me just, oh, yeah, that is a Wednesday.
Yeah, so the 8th and the 22nd are our 2 January scheduled shows, and this one's going to play somewhere in January. So
Okay.
wherever it's at, we'll see you either on the 8th or the 22nd.
Okay, it sounds good.
Y'all have a good one.
All right.